Weston took a mistake that I made in the studio for Itch and turned it into a loop just to be funny, and it became the background track for Ticket to Ride, and I had it on a CD just to listen to it, and I knew I wanted to make a song out of it, and I was driving back from a concert in Tucson where I had played with a band called Ticket to Ride, and I put on that song, and I just started telling the story of what happened that night. You know, I did a concert in Tucson, Arizona with a band called Ticket to Ride. I started singing that Beatles song, you know, and I really was doing it in the car. I was just singing it, and it became that song. And what's so interesting is that I went and recorded it again years later for Leading Horses, and the reason I redid it for Leading Horses was because Leading Horses, all the songs were noise tracks with vocals on them, and I really wanted to pay homage to Weston and how he'd come up with that had come up with that as an idea, and how that had become that song in the past. I love doing Ticket to Ride in concert. I loved saying, I can't wait to get on that bus, but it won't be a ride without you. The song's really about our culture, how people live, how people view things, and how painful it is to not know how to lead people to Christ when you want to. And I'm really glad I did it. Thank you, Weston. You inspired me yet again to step out of my own box and try something different. It turned out really cool. And speaking of cool, Of the Age was one of the other experimental tracks on Does God Sleep. It was based on a poem by Leah McGilvery about abortion, and I'd written a song for it on piano called The Spirit of the Age, and you get kind of an abbreviated version of it on Does God Sleep, kind of in like that hip-hoppy James Earl Jonesy thing that I did on There's a Man. I went ahead and redid the song called it These Children on Love Me Forever. I still haven't really done this song justice. There will probably come a day where I start doing piano concerts where I just sit at the piano and play these songs. And the original song, Spirit of the Age, is brilliant. Leah's words were just shocking. And when she wrote, you know, these children should be washed in Jesus' blood and not their own, it was like, brilliant, just brilliant. And I guess she'll say she wrote these children should be washed in Jesus' blood, and I added, but not their own. That's probably more accurate. Okay, I'm brilliant too. I like all the versions of this song. Like I said, I don't know if I've ever really done it justice. The version on Love Me Forever called These Children is kind of cool because it's juxtaposed with David Bowie's Changes, and the version on Does God Sleep's really cool because it's got a cool beat and you can dance to it. And I used to do that at shows. I used to have it just come on at shows, and I would just start doing my moves and get people to dance with me, and then they gradually realized they were dancing to this horrific song about abortion. All right, what do I think about abortion? Come on, guys. Where are you at? Where are you at? You're in the Church of Paisley, man. What do you think I'm going to say? I'm going to say I'm totally against it, and I'd die for your right to do it. There, you got it. You know, I don't think I should dictate what you do with your body. I don't think the government should dictate what you do with your body. I don't think the church should dictate what you do with your body. But I sure as hell think God should. And I think that if you were smart enough to go out and be sexually active, then you should be smart enough to know that comes with the responsibility that we shouldn't be sexually active unless we're ready to have children and we're ready to have AIDS. I think them's is the rules, guys. I think them's is the rules, and I think you can judge all you want. Um, I'll defend your right to make your own choice, but I don't have to agree with your choices. And I have yet to meet someone that has had an abortion that it didn't hurt them somehow. And there's no judgment in that. No judgment. I've made some really stupid choices in my life. And I've made some choices in my life that I thought were really smart at the time that I look back on and wasn't too proud of. Maybe I won't be proud of what I just said here. Who knows? But it's your body, it's your choice, and you should choose to submit your body to God and give it to Him. It's your reasonable sacrifice. That's just what the Bible says. Think about it.